March 19th in Burma, very briefly. Japanese managed to fix their supply issues by pulling back a little bit. They're still foraging in some cases, but it's just a matter of waiting for their food to come up. Down here, they had to do pretty much the same, but they are looking like they're preparing for a possible attack. The only real reason to be there. Brits might end up trying to fortify that location just because of it. Over near the Chindits, not much has changed. I mean, they're getting close and they're ready to do something, and the Japanese don't know what to do about them, having lost a unit in attempting to attack. But it's hard to tell what's going to happen. They certainly outnumber the Japanese down there. Up on the China front, we had a success for Stilwell. He defeated that Swampex and promptly ran away. We are seeing, though, the Japanese paying the cost for the extended line being out of supply. So, one reflection on the game is the most valuable thing appears to be livestock, the transport animals. And there's no way to get them back if you lose them, and there aren't enough. So it's a rough slog. I mean, you can move supplies with airdrops and stuff as the Allies, but with the Japanese, you have no option except your animals. Get the special animals. My water buffalo. They should solve some problems. Yeah, that's the big issue for me, is how hard it is to move anything in the mountains, just because there isn't enough livestock to conduct the attack. Now, the Japanese don't need it as much because they can kind of live off the land, but they still need it for combat. All right, March 22nd, and a good deal of interesting stuff has happened. To begin with, over in the Imphal region, the Japanese began an actual dedicated assault. They got very lucky and destroyed a big British unit. I believe at a cost to one of their own, but comparatively, it could have been much, much worse for them. They're continuing to move along the mountains. They've moved into a position to threaten the Dimapur Railway. The Brits have not only moved a corps headquarters into that area, but they've also been committing Chindits to help support the defense. That should weaken the effect of the Chindits over on the Irrawaddy region. Japanese are still out of supply, supposedly, but that's okay. They didn't get any bad rolls. Over on the American side, or Chinese side, we see stalemate here. I noticed that I had been cheating. There's Chinese warlords in effect, which means that that supplies are halved coming in through the railway. I mean, that's always the case, and I had to reduce my supply stashes significantly to reflect what has been happening, and so they're trying to build up their stocks enough that they can begin attacking again. The Chindits are doing a kick-ass job. They moved into place to attack whatever this is. Hopin? And called in an airstrike, and the airstrike destroyed the Japanese garrison, even though it was fortified. They've got the engineers in place so that they can start building up their own supply, their own air bases for supply. That's about it. We're midway through the 22nd. I just wanted to capture this because this is kind of an interesting moment in time. Japanese bonsai attacks. One of them grabbed the road there, got an exploit mode. Another one, somewhat less successful because they lost 2 units, captured this hedgehog. Supply-wise, they did not have a good turn. A couple of their key extended units are out of supply. Also, because of the Chindit operations, the river line is no longer automatically supplied, and their forge rolls, one of them failed. But everything else back here is actually able to get trace supply, everything from here on. Just because of the divisional, or the army headquarters, which is based here. All right. 26th of March, and we're definitely seeing some interesting stuff happening. This blocking on the road remains, and it wreaked absolute havoc on the Imphal supply system. They probably can't survive too many turns under that circumstance. Like one more turn, and I think they're going to start having to roll for units. Speaking of rolling for units, the Chindits managed to get their supply back, got an airstrip in place, but they took some serious losses attacking this this Japanese unit in the town for whatever reason. They still have the railway blocked, though. That's about it.